What up, y'all? It's Metaphor, back for more to kick the roar, representing everyone's you and I verse. EO though. Yeah, I did that the other day. That shit was fun. EO. Fucking, yeah, this is Capricorn Rising, which would be Virgo in the 9th house. And Virgo in the 9th house is mutable earth, being able to adapt to the details, the practicality, the logistics of a matter, right? I like to think of Virgo if it's in a construction site. Hold up, y'all. Motherfucking bump in the road. Yeah, I look at the earth signs as the construction site, right? I mean, you could go in all aspects of it, you know what I'm saying? Like mixing the concretes like earth and water, right? But that's a whole nother thing. You look at I look at Virgo as, you know, like the calker, however you say that. The person that fills in the gaps in between the drywall. So before you put on your wallpaper on the wall, you got the drywall that's put on top of the 2x4 studs. You see what I'm saying? I mean, depending, you could use any kind of board, I think. But yeah, generally, I think it'd be a 2x4, right? And you use that as, it's called a stud. And so you'd nail the drywall in, right? And of course, there'd be spaces in between the boards of drywall. So in between those two boards of drywall, you see, that's a detail, right? You got details to it. So you want to fill in the details. That's Virgo. And you're going to be that caulk mix that you scrape across the two edges of the drywall to be able to fill it in and make it look like there's no edge in between it. You see what I'm saying? Fill in the detail. But yeah, that's how I look at Virgo. So in that 9th house, it'd be that expansion, that knowledge and wisdom upon those details, right? So one of the reasons why Capricorn is, like I say all the time, cardinal earth, initiating, creating new ways of these logistics and practical matters, right? It's still an earth sign, but it's a cardinal earth sign, so it's like the power sign. So it's like initiative upon the circumstance, right? Oh, riding with one hand, you know what I'm saying? Going over all the bumps, ain't tripping like that. Shout out to the little birdie, you dig? I don't know if you can see him. He done ducked off, real talk. But yeah, maybe I should have flipped the camera instead of trying to flip it that way. So yeah, hold up, I could show y'all little birdies. Hold up, how can I don't even know how to flip it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the birdies no more, but it is what it is. Oh, here go one. Yeah. Another one. Yeah, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But back to the fact of the matter. Capricorn rising would be that initiating, creating new ways of logistics and practicality, right? And due to that, they're gonna see those details and be like, oh, I know this about drywall now. You see what I'm saying? Whenever I build a building, ooh, it's a big old bump. I probably would have busted my ass. You know what I'm saying? Went around that bitch. But now that I have the knowledge and wisdom about drywall, now I could caulk the walls after I put the motherfucking board on there. So the Virgo don't even have to trip. You see what I'm saying? They see those details already taken care of. You dig? And that's how, like, you can look at a trine as well. You see what I'm saying? It's like a Virgo sun would really appreciate that knowledge and wisdom, right? Yeah. So that's just a little interpretation about that 9th house, you know, Virgo, and your 1st house being a Capricorn, and how they kind of relate. You see what I'm saying? With the 6th house, you'd like, this is how I look at the 6th house. Obviously, it's one house away from the opposition, right? So if you got Capricorn rising, the opposition is Cancer. So your 7th house is Cancer. You go one house behind Cancer, that's Gemini, right? So you got 6th house Gemini. So Gemini is a square with Virgo due to Gemini's, ability to be all over the fucking place. Nobody can really tell Gemini what to talk about. Gemini's going to adapt to whatever they want to talk about, and the things they don't want to talk about, they're just going to listen to your ass. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way that this cardinal earth sign, Capricorn rising, looks at their schedule. If it doesn't actually, like, if there's nothing that they can attribute or gain value to upon, I mean, not gain value, but if there's nothing they can attribute to their everyday schedule, they're not even really going to listen that well. You see what I'm saying? Because they got, in their earth houses, they got air. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's very yin, but it's like, it's less expressive. So at times they won't even say shit. You see what I'm saying? Having to do with their own schedule. But they will initiate and create, you see what I'm saying, their own personal way, a way that they can see how you go about your schedule. And they may even ask questions about it, like, you see what I'm saying, that curiosity, Gemini. You see, like, that's how you look at the houses. So that detail, that motherfucking, like, think about it, the 6th house, birth Virgo, right? So that 6th house being that natural square, you see what I'm saying, it's like, if you're not all over the place with your thoughts as a Capricorn rising, and like how you express yourself, which generally they aren't too all over the place, you know, I'm just saying it for the sake of the Gemini placement being in that 6th house, right? If you can just meditate upon what you could change in your own schedule and just listen a whole lot, that Gemini will work real well. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just a little way to look at your square from your 9th, and then, okay, that 6th house, I mean, in general, but then to look at the square from the 6th and the 9th house would be that schedule, and then your knowledge and wisdom, right? It would be like, okay, the person that, okay, maybe you check out like this, you know, it might be another Virgo that has the knowledge and wisdom, like, oh, I know this motherfucker think he the shit, so he gonna do all the caulking before, but you might not even do it right because you're doing it so quick. You see what I'm saying? That cardinal, you know what I'm saying, you just putting all the power into it. Boom. You put all that power in, right? And this Virgo come along like, I already knew you were going to do that. You see what I'm saying? I knew that you knew about this caulking matter. So like, why are you doing it though? You see what I'm saying? You just supposed to do the drywall. You're supposed to put the drywall and keep on moving. The other rooms aren't done. Boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? And that's how a trying could go bad. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's like another way to look at the square too, right? Like I began to say in the beginning, kind of switched it up. My fast started talking about the trine. But yeah, with the square, it's more of like, you see the details, right? And you want to do that already, but it's like, if you would have communicated with the dude, like he could have been like, yeah, look, man, I like to do it my own way. You see what I'm saying? Like Virgo tends to be that way. So it's like, if it's not done perfect, it's not done right. So they might even, you know, have to do more work to recalc the job that already got starting to dry. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's an example. But yeah, holler back at me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ride my motherfucking bike right now. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucking mongoose. Be lit. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing videos for the most part every day, but you know, I may take a break here and there. But yeah, holler back at me. Much love. Have a good day, y'all. You know what I'm saying?